parents in Google Classroom can't see anything unless they log in as the student. You can communicate with parents through the Guardian summaries, which are in the little gear up here. Just gonna get that out of the way. Little gear. And you can turn them on here. You can see. And this is actually really quite helpful because you can see an example of what this looks like. So it shows the particular student work that they're tied to. And then what kind of is assigned to the whole class. And they only get that once a week. So they can't go in and see a daily, here's what has to be done, or actually see the assignments. It's just a review and reflection. So that's something I think that we have to let parents know, or at least understand what the parents can see. Now, the other thing you can do is you can add a guardian. So I'm going to show you what this looks like from a student point of view. So I'm logged in as a student here in incognito mode. So if I'm a student, this is what I see when I go to Google Classroom. So I'm in classroom.google.com. I can see all the different classes that I've been invited to. And I can either see if I'm in them or if I need to join them. So if I hit join here, then I get registered in this classroom. And if I go back over here, now Flex Learning goes to not invited anymore. So, and this is where you can invite guardians. Once you invite them to one class, they're invited to every class that the student would be in. But you can turn off your guardian summaries for just your class. So if you don't want the guardian summaries, you can just turn it off instead of deleting all the guardians, because then it deletes it for other teachers. So you don't want to get caught in this loop of adding and taking them out, but you can update them there, and you can add more than one. So if there's a situation where you need more than one, add more than one. So let's go back from the student point of view here. And so student point of view, the stream, and so this helps with parents. The stream can actually get really quite overwhelming. And parents, because it's the first thing you see, they want to go to the stream. So it's important to always direct them to classwork, because classwork you can organize much better and use these topics. So this one's set up as 2 different CTS classes that we did with summer camp. The kids went to summer camp last year. They had to do their 10-10s before they left. And then there's information here down here at the bottom. And the information tab had the forms and all the other stuff that they have. So this is actually from the student point of view. This is what a student sees. So I tend to get them to stop with the stream and always just go to classwork. Now, I'm just going to skip back again to this side. So from the teacher point of view, you can also turn off the stream. So I'm going to make it so only teachers can post on the stream. I'm going to hide notifications. I'm going to hit save. And if I pop back over here to student, I'm going to hit refresh. Now you can see I just have the welcome. So I actually turned off all the assignments on the stream, and that really helps with the parents. All they see is the welcome. Then you can say to start assignments, go to classwork. Boom. Cool. So that's one thing, is clean up that stream. It'll help from the parent point of view, and then it helps them get to the right spot. So I did not put a due date on this as a teacher, but as a student, I haven't handed it in, so it says missing. And so I can go in and view assignment, and I can add more things to it, or I'm like, oh, there's a doc already started for me. Right on. And then it hits turn in. When it turns in, I can message the teacher here. So I'm going to make a separate video that's actually directed right at parents, kind of with this view, but it's just good for you to know as the teacher for a parent to actually see this, they have to be logged in as the student. And it's absolutely fine for a student to share their password with their parent. Depending on the age, students may have different levels of comfort with that, but parents can't actually see in and see the assignments unless they're over the shoulder or logged in as a student. So hopefully that helps a bit with understanding a little bit about how a parent can help their student with the work in Google Classroom.